Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and we're playing a bit of multiplayer here about coffee. I am actually drinking my coffee at the moment as well. So we're on the Death Valley map. I've got a Hunchback here, the 4G with the AC-20. I've got an Orion here. Hopefully I picked the right Orion. I think I can't quite remember if I picked. The cheaper Orion is better for the armor. Just so you can tank around. I have a Firestarter down here to burn the place up, hopefully, and we have ourselves a Panther. So the Firestarter has Paradise to move around a bit, and the Panther is going to be my sensor lock here. I've kind of had enough of not being able to sensor lock, so that hopefully we can see a few things. We'll probably just sprint in for now. I really want to just get up. It's a bit weird facing from this way. So this is the road, right? We might see if we can fight somewhat over here, I guess. Bit of visioning here and here if we need to. Mr. Firestarter, you can actually just book it right down the middle here. We might see if we can get a hold of him before he gets anywhere. I'd really like to sensor, like just get him on sensors before he gets away. And then everybody else can just continue up the road, I guess, or continue in this direction. Mr. Orion here, he's going to be doing most of the tanking. So did I pick the right Orion? I think I haven't. I think you get the SRMs if you pick the more expensive Orion, which is not great in this day and age of LRMs. Because we don't know what he has. He could have 3 catapults. Well, actually, no, it's only 20 million, so I don't think you can fit a couple of trebuchets in, right? Or I think you could go for a catapult, but the rest of your stuff would be pretty underpowered. Of course, you could do what I like and have some Centurions and stuff, so that you do get LRMs on your brawling mechs. You can kind of just rush around with that. Where have you gone, sir? Where have you gone? That is the question. Of course, he could go over here. I mean, it's pretty easy. You can just run down this way and be over here. Suddenly, we have a million days before we see each other. We'll take to about here. I want to stay behind rocks and things without exposing myself. I've got to be careful because I think he could get to here. And that might be too close here. Alright, there we go. There we go. What do we got? We got a Locust. Okay. So he has downgraded some of his stuff pretty low here. Panther might get you up on the hill here. And then everybody else kind of just stomp along. We'll remain as much in the trees as we can. Hunchback towards the front. Orion coming up right up behind and all buckshot. We're going to want to swap these two around because I really don't want the... we don't want too much going on. Ooh, and he's got... Wow, he's got Tactician on his Locust. So he gets to go absolutely first. So he's got... Is that 3 mediums? Okay. What could you run? 3 mediums. This is going to be like Kintaros. What would Kintaros be? Kintaros would be 6 mil each, 18. You can't quite fit that in, can you? Alright, you're going to sensor lock him. That's all cool. Well, that is all cool, because now all I do is I just run him on back. And you got nothing, my friend. You got nada. In fact, let's sprint up here, I feel. Can we rotate enough? We cannot. He shouldn't be able to get me from there. We'll try over here, though, actually. So we'll move out of his sensor range here. Bam. No more sensor locking for you, my friend. None of that. And then we'll move our Panther over. And we'll see what he wants to do. What's going on with my rounds here? Where's the initiative gone? Maybe we're about to break. I hope not. Let's see what we want to do. So we want to keep moving this way, I think. Maybe get over on this hill. See if we can't shoot down. Maybe he's backed up over here. He just wants to launch missiles. Be interesting to see what he wants to do. I don't like these long turn timers. I think a minute. I mean, I know a minute is not a lot of time, but really, I mean, your mechs running around, right? You shouldn't have a huge amount of time to really do turns. And when you get to about 10 turns, it's already 20 minutes aside, right? If everybody's taken their full turns here, which is not all that fun. We're gonna sprint up to here. I think there's no vision going on over here. Let's try here, actually. 3 should be okay. I could just walk, actually. Oh, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna walk in, and we'll probably brace, just in case. Just in case it's got extra sensor lockers here. Oh, of course, because we lost contact. Yes. What am I talking about? So he gets to move again. That's cool. So we'll sprint you up here. I hate how it... I should have known. Still learning, right? Still learning here. So we'll ping him again. Just in case he has moved up. We can just run back on out. So we get you back on up. There we go. So it looks like they are Kintaro. So you can forward what? 2 Kintaros? 2 Kintaros, I guess. That would be 12 mil. A Locust is about 2 mil, I think. Alright, that's cool, because Kintaros run really hot. So after a couple of rounds of shooting, you should be able to shut some stuff down here. I probably want to hold to some trees, though. I'd say he's going to drop... Alright, what do you sense looking this time? My Panther. My Panther. Alright. Mr. Panther, you want to just... can we sprint out this time? Let's have a look. Not quite there. There, I think we might be out of vision, right? It's hard to tell. I think we're out of vision there. Not there, though. Otherwise, let's see. I'd like to know what he has, for starters. We might just walk in, I think. I think walking in, though, is going to cost us a bit. We might just jump, get some evasion going on. Pretty sure we are... I don't know about that line of sight right there, though. It's a little scary. Could jump backwards into these trees. Keep things going, I guess. Just jump backwards, probably entrench. Back this way. I feel like he didn't sensor lock this mech, though, did he? It was hard to tell who got sensor locked there. Alright, let's jump backwards. And then we'll jump around to here, maybe. I have a feeling... Was it the Hunchback who got sensor locked? We can sensor lock back, I guess. Or we can brace. We'll probably just brace, I think. We'll leave the sensor locking till a bit later. So, Mr. Firestarter. We need to work out what is going on back here. I would love to know what is going on. I don't want to get too far away from my main party, though. I could sprint up to maybe here. His Kintaros, though. We might just reserve here. And then we'll see what he does. He could drop. That Hunchback's probably in a sketchy situation. If, I think he did sensor lock this one, right? Was it this one that he sensor locked? It was so annoying that I couldn't tell what he sensor locked. Should be a marker to tell you who is sense locked here. Yeah, alright. What is that? 1, 2, 3? Okay, so that's just the Kintaros. It's just the Kintaros firing into that.
Commander.
So we might... what do we got? We've got a Kintaro and something else, right? Move towards these trees. I would love these trees. We definitely don't want to take more damage on that side, though. So I think we'll just... We definitely don't want to give line of sight here, either. That is definitely what I don't want. So we're just going to move forward to here and probably brace. Happy with that.
On the move.
He can only drop a small amount of missiles in anyway, so we're going to brace up here. This is pretty brawling fit, though, I'd say. Not quite sure what else he's got in here. Apex has the breaching shot, so I've got to be careful with Apex. She does not get bulwark at all. I want to move Buckshot in. So I might, if I can, sprint Buckshot in. Wait, I thought you couldn't forward 3 Kintaros. Either that or the Locust is cheaper then, yeah? The Locust must be cheaper than... Is it 1.8 then? 1.8 maybe?
What's the plan?
Alright, Paradise. You are probably pretty good here. To sprint around this side. Or around... Do you want to just sprint maybe... out over here and freak him out a little, I guess. So what I want to do? Could just leave you here as a distraction on this side. We know there's nothing else left over here, so we can move. Here. Could sprint in. Damn, the options, eh? The options. We could sprint over here. There's no real line of sight. We would know if he sense locked before the end of my turn. We might just sit tight right there, actually. I feel.
Staying here makes complete sense to me.
Since we can jump this way enough to maybe flamethrow some of those Kintaros. He's just gonna drop missiles as he moves forward, which is smart. You just want to keep moving forward, right? I probably want to get into a bit of a position here. I definitely want to keep jumping my... I want to start moving my Panther around. This dead ground here is going to be what really does it for us, if we can get there. What is this? The Locust towards the front.
Taking minimal damage.
Is there any way we can get some vision going on?
Hey.
You sir, just sprint on up. This sprinting is probably not the greatest. Yeah, there we go. So we can sprint into these trees and twist. How much will we get? We'll get 2 pips on the sprint. Could drop some missiles onto this, but we will be into the trees at least. So we got this hill. Could keep heading this way. Could keep heading that way. 3 Kintaros, eh? It's a shame I didn't bring more Firestarters. That would have been hilarious. I did consider bringing 2 Firestarters instead of the Panther. But I thought that you got to be careful with your Firestarters. They are an all-in sort of thing. And you don't want to go too all-in. Alright, so you're doing the Hunchback again. Alright. Hunchy, he's okay taking all this damage. I mean, if you really want to just drop LRMs on me, I'm fine. With that, we will sprint you forward. Just want to keep taking this hill. Hopefully we could get you up to maybe up here and you can just PPC down, I guess. When we get into the brawling stage. So he's sprinted forward. We're going to keep the Firestarter into our turn. The reason is because if these guys get up, we want to be using our Firestarter. I think I can bring him back towards us, though. Although I'd like to flank around maybe. He's climbing the hill as well. Just going to keep dropping rockets on my poor old hunchback. We should probably start sensor locking back at some point since the Orion... Does my Orion have... What does he have? He does have LRM-15s. Probably a decent choice to start sensor locking back, right? Let's have a look. It's the hunchback. Pretty happy for you to stay where you are. If they want to cross that path there, that's okay. We'll probably just reface. And just keep him trying to hammer me with the... No line of sight, at least. No direct line of sight. So we'll turn this way.
Moving out.
We'll just brace. Keep tanking that damage. The Orion... I'd really like my Orion to get in there, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to be what he wants to do. This is smart. I mean, you weaken up the hunchback there. You know? Slowly grind him down. What am I taking there? I'm taking a fair bit of damage. Maybe I should move him for the evasion, I guess. What do we got here?
Reporting.
So you are pretty much here. Let's sprint you up, I think. Since he is shifting sideways. Next round, I think we'll just walk the Panther, if we can, and then sensor lock back and start dropping the Orion in. So we're going to get this guy... Oh, actually, I should maybe... Should have sprinted around this way, actually. Otherwise, we can maybe get up against this rock, I guess. Silly mistakes. I should have probably walked the Panther out, sensor locked back. I'll see what how far this Locust moves. There might be a possibility of just dropping missiles on the Locust. I've only got you with LRM-15. Nothing else really has rockets. I've taken about, what, 30 now? So...
Barely hit, Commander.
I'm going to have to drop... It's probably the equivalent of 15 damage, I guess.
I'm here.
So we'll get you into these trees here. Although that's not... I really would like to keep this little zone here covered here. So we're going to walk in here. I wonder if we've got... We might have some sight here. We'll brace up. So I think this turn round, we might actually have sight to start firing things back. Which would be pretty amazing here. Since these guys don't really have a lot of range. And I would love to just fire my Orion into this. Especially some of these Kintaros. We'll see what he does. If he sensor locks anything here. So how far is he moving? He's moved from there to there. That is not a long move. If he sensor locks, it means he's not braced. And that really wasn't a very long move. So we might be able to sensor lock that back. Okay, he's going for the hunchback. Alright. Alright. I'm happy for that. What we'll do is we'll move you into... Oh, we can get vision. But they'll have vision. Interesting. Could move into this. I could actually jump into this. Have all of our evasion. Strip some evasion. And we could probably kill this Locust if we're lucky. So we're going to jump in. And I think that's the way to go here. It's going to be harder for them to hit us. Plus we jumped. Or we could even entrench. Ooh, that could be another option. Because he might turn all of his fire onto my Panther, right? Can we jump somewhere better? Could jump here and make it really hard for him. Waste the turn of shooting. on this. Let's do that. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in here. Alright, so he has nothing on this. No evasion at all. I'm really tempted to fire on this, actually. What kind of hit chances do we have? 65 and 40. I'm really tempted to fire on that. We've got most of our evasion here. +8. These guys will probably run in close for my Panther, though. How much armor does my Panther have? Not a lot, right? Could kill it. My Panther's worth a lot more, though. Let's fire. Let's go in. Alright, I'm happy with that. I maybe should have sensor locked. Probably the smarter move would have been to sensor lock. Because these guys can now probably get in and shoot this guy. But we're going to probably sprint over here. So if they do want to do some shooting, we can maybe burn some people as well. I don't mind if he maybe heats up on this, I guess. I would start running over this hill and just unleashing on the Panther. Now that you have complete vision here. There's no point in dropping LRMs over here. If I can, I'll take out this Locust in a go. Here we go. He's going to come in. Now it's going to be down to how well the Panther can do. Come on, Mr. Panther. You got 4 plus another 4. Is it going to save you? How much is it going to save you? And how much are you going to want to fire into him? Because he has to be careful with his heat as well. Can't just blow his whole load on a Panther. Next round, though, we're going to jump that Panther out. Or sprint him out, whatever we can. If we can. If he's still alive. If he is still alive. Alright, here we go. Couple of laser shots. He's maybe trying to wear down my, he's maybe trying to wear down my evasion there. Alright, well that wasn't a nice place to hit my mech. Interesting that he's going timidly at it. I could get in. We could get in. Kind of chances do we have to hit though? 65. Oof. I can. So he's got vision on me there. Really? Is there nowhere I can shoot that you can? Oh, because you're sensor locked, of course. We might reserve. We'll see if we can reserve here. We'll see if he lets us do this. If he does let us do this, we'll probably move our Hunchback in to shoot at this. Maybe get this Locust down. If he lets us, I would. The rest of his mechs can get pretty close, right? Up onto this hill. Does he want to do that? I think he's thinking about not doing it because he has no tree cover. Which I will not have as well, which is what I don't like. Don't like that I'll have no tree cover here. We might just push the Orion forward. Alright, 2 misses. So far, things are holding pretty well here. Yeah, alright. I might push the Orion forward, I think. Apex, I'll just have her sit tight. And do what we can. He's being really careful with his heat. I think he knows that if he overheats, the Firestarter is going to get in there and really do some havoc. That's the only problem. Like, just the fear of getting shut down by a Firestarter is enough to make you play a little bit safer. These will probably hit is that a breaching shot? Wow, Panther, you are doing it, buddy. You are doing it. That's, what is that, like 100 damage he dodged there? That is crazy good. So if we move you here, it's It's going to be a lot of damage. We might just put him in the obvious spot here and just make it easier for him to shoot the Orion than the Hunchback. And then we can bulwark here as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, do I think, and all of this is a bit overkill? I think it is. We'll ease up with the LRMs, definitely. We'll try and get, what's he got? I mean, he's only got a bunch of LRMs and stuff. Everything else, I'm probably pretty happy to unleash into him. Keep some of the heat for the Kintaros. I just really want that boy down. Oh! Overkill! Overkill indeed. I mean, if I'd hit other places, it would have been a little bit sketchier. Okay, so now we don't... See, I don't want to stick the Hunchback in deep. Just because if I do, then it's just going to get chewed up. And I really want to be using that AC-20 from a little bit further back, have it survive a little bit longer. Alright, so now we can start playing the nasty old vision game with him. So we're going to jump out into this forest. We're going to back up. And we'll do what we can from here. Probably just sensor lock in. So that everybody else is pretty happy. Sensor lock this one at the front. I mean, he might not do that one. But that's the one we're going to sensor lock. So he has to sprint across this open ground now. Paradise, you're just going to reserve. Because I think he's going to come in towards us now. And I just want to cook Mechs at some point. We got to be careful with poor old Paradise though, because if he gets too close, he will just incinerate us pretty easily. All right, so he's gonna run down. Okay, so is he trying to get a position on my Orion? He is. He can't see anything from there, I don't think. We'll soon find out. I mean, if suddenly LRMs come out of there, then we'll know that he can see the Orion. The Orion will bulwark though, so
Yes, Commander.
I'm fairly happy there. I really want to step this forward. Man, this Hunchback has little to no range, right? Can we reserve? I mean, if I was him, I would just push me into reserving if I saw me doing this. He probably knows I want to use my my Orion on this. I don't have a lot of long range. Unfortunately... Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. Just coming in. Dropping everything on the Orion. Maybe. I mean, the Orion's not entrenched. He's got no evasion. This is probably the time to start burning some stuff here. The Kintaros do a lot of damage. Man, that guy is... Woo. He could actually knock this down. If he brought in the other one. So we got some heat over here. Is he gonna knock it down? Oof. It's all sorts of dodgy. I really wish I'd brought the one that had more armor here. Because Kintaros do a lot of work, right? A lot of work. Doomed. Alright, you're knocked down. That's alright, buddy, because you can get back up and then brace yourself. Embrace yourself! Alright, so we're going to reserve down to here.
An intelligent man understands the need for patience.
And then we are going to go all in now. So we want to probably death from above here. Can we death from above, please, sir? Although we don't even need to do that. We could just... can we walk in? Ooh, do we want to walk in? Probably not, right? Let's jump in. What do we got? Probably shut down this guy here. If I can. And then... Oof, these markers though. Here we go. We'll probably death from above here. Hopefully we can shut this guy down and then get some cool shots on him. Come on, buddy. Bam. Shut him down. Come on. Be enough heat to shut him down. Oh, we missed a bit there. Alright, but we do get to go again. So we will be able to shut that one down before he gets any shenanigans on us. Man, that guy has a lot of stuff going for him. We'll move up with you. And we will just ram everything into this Kintaro, I think. We can maybe knock it down, and then the Orion can do some work. That is the hope. The prayer and the hope. Come on, knock him down. Yes, knocked down. So we might actually... Do I want to jump out, or do I want to set this guy on fire? Because if he's knocked down... Ooh. Dunno. If he's knocked down, we'll get all of our cool shots on him. So we'll probably go for that. We'll go for the center torso here. Firing everything. Shame about the AC, but we'll fire it anyway. Just in case. That's going to miss. 50-50. Oof. Alright, so he's lost SRMs. He hasn't lost many, though. Not as many as we would like.
What's the plan?
So we will run probably behind this guy. Oh, we're still in vision here. How far can we run? We can run to about here. We'll cook this other mech. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to fire with Mockingbird first onto this mech to remove a bit of evasion. If we can. Or can we get in for... Probably don't want to fire the SRMs from there. So we'll move a bit of evasion. Actually, we could sensor lock to remove all the evasion. And then we could be pretty sure that we're going to cook him. I think we might do that. So we'll sensor lock him down, remove all the evasion. And then we'll get the Firestarter behind this guy. And we will burn him for a bit more. Hopefully it's enough to... Hopefully with that evasion gone, we can shut this guy down. Because we really need the turn of firing here. Without him doing too much to us. Oof. Okay, it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Maybe I should have diffed from above as well. At least he can't fire though. He has to punch with that. He can't get this up, so we can AC 20 into this. Most of these guys are cooking as well. One more round of heat won't be enough to get this guy. This guy's going to run up. Ooh. Kintaros are nasty, nasty things. Here we go. He's going to go for the punch. I'm going to lose an arm probably. Oh, a miss. Oh, that sucks for this guy. We'll probably death from above again with this one if we can.
Standing by.
From here, what do we got? We got all sorts of good chances to hit. We'll just keep... Actually, we could get in closer, right? Since we're here. And fire the small laser. We've got to be careful of that other mech. Oof, how close can we get? There we go. We can get close enough. I've got to be careful of that other mech down here that he doesn't just bum rush up. But we'll fire our small laser in as well. We'll get as much damage on this guy on the ground as we can. He's going to get up and probably blast us.
Giving him everything I've got.
Oof. We need him to go down. Excellent. He's down. So that's one Kintaro gone. So now we just got to concentrate on the rest, right? We've got back shots into this with the Panther. So I'm pretty happy with that. The Orion, not so much. He can't get in. See what he does with this one here. I'm still a little upset I brought the wrong Orion. I swear this is the wrong Orion here. He's going to keep probably trying... No, he's not going to try for that. He's going to go all in on the Hunchback. which could do a lot of damage to our hunchback since we've got only one movement thing here. Pop off an arm would be horrible. Nope, it's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. We are unsteady though. Unsteady Eddie. How far can we get? Oh, we can get pretty close here. Pretty close. So if I move here, we get 60s, but if I move here, we get 70s. So we'll probably just move here. The reason is this stuff gives a bonus to not get hit, but it also gives a modifier to fairly much miss. We'll forget about probably the AC here, and we'll just fire in the SRMs, give this guy whatever we can. While we can. I'd like to save a little bit of heat. We might pop off an arm here. Let's fire in. Ooh, actually, if we death from above him, we might be able to pop him onto the ground as well. Which would be excellent. I would love that. So, Paradise, do you just want to death from above here? Hopefully we can shut him down. I would love for that to happen. We're going to do it from this side here, I think. Our legs, pretty good. We might get a little wrecked here, but you know what? All for the death from above. Hopefully we can... Come on, push him onto the ground. Push him on the ground. And our legs. Oh, yes. Shut down. Excellent. So now... It's just called shots galore, right? Onto this guy. Well, he'll get to restart this turn, but at least he won't be able to do anything about it.
Commander?
We will move up behind here. Get some shots into the back of this guy with a PPC. I would love to get my SRMs can go in. Awesome. Nice. And we get to call to the back. Come on, baby. Rip it apart. Oh, nearly.
That hit something good.
And we knocked him down, so now he gets pushed back even further. We should be able to get our Orion around on the back of this thing. I'm hoping the guy doesn't rage quit. Please, sir, Coffee, I'm really sorry. Don't rage quit on me. If you can. I would push the Kentaro. I mean... Firestarter is now garbage, right? He can't do anything. So he could probably ignore the Firestarter. I'll probably just melee with it now. Or try and get behind him. I guess I can jump behind this. Or behind this. He's pretty hot. No, he's not actually that hot. I thought he would be, but... I forget he's actually pretty good on heat. Mr. Firestarter. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna come in for a punch, maybe? Or you're gonna go... Okay. All in on... What? The Hunchback? Knock the Hunchback down? Force me to not get called shots? That could be an option. Ooh, or you could core out... Wow. Buckshot is... Ooh. Hurting pretty bad. Pretty bad there. These Kentaros are still really nasty pieces of work, right? If I move here, what do we get? Not great. Move here. 95s to hit, and we can flank round. Fairly happy with that. Let's move out of here. Fire on this guy on the ground. Hopefully we can, although we've still got to go through all of that frontal armor. Could probably pop off that arm. What's on that arm? LRMs. Not much, right? Not much at all. AC-20 does a lot of damage. It does 100 damage. Let's just go for the chest. I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to kill this guy. But as long as we can... Yeah, there we go. As long as we can do a lot of damage to that torso, at least then we have some chances. Just going to reboot this baby up. unfortunately for him, it's facing a bad direction, so we might be able to get around with the Orion here. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Alright, let's see where our Orion can get. We can get rear shots here. Excellent. Excellent work. So we're going to shift for that. We'll try and finish this guy off. If we can. We don't have a lot of weapons left on my poor old Orion here. He has taken some hits. We'll fire in everything though, because if we get 15 damage on that back, we win. Fairly much. Come on, baby. Although he is... there we go. I was about to say he is guarded and entrenched. Ooh. Now it comes down to getting rid of one really hot Kentaro here. I don't think we have any more flamers on this guy. So we're just going to have to move around. I'd like to use the machine guns if I can. Man, we do not have a great hit chance on this, but let's get in on it. And we'll shoot him in the back. Hello, sir. Welcome to some machine gun fire that's going to miss. And what are we going to do with the Orion? The Orion is probably going to die here, I would say. We just want to keep shooting this guy in the side if we can. Although I'd really like the back if I could get it. I don't think I can. We'll jump around, I think. It's probably worth jumping. I don't want to really jump in there because 55 versus 45, yeah. Stuff that. So I just want to split him up here. He's probably going to move this way, but if we jump around, we can hopefully get some back shots here. If we're lucky, should we just ease off with the SRMs, just fire the PPC? And we'll whiff it. We will whiff it. Indeed. Mr. Kentaro. So at least he can't unleash again. I'd go for a punch maybe on the Orion. It'll leave you open. Or is he just going to go all out here? He's just going to go all out on the Orion. Oh, he's going all out on a punch? Okay. No, he's moving. And all out. Is he shutting down? Ooh, we're still alive. Still alive. Whew. Cooking in there, though. He is cooking. Alright. Hopefully we can get around on this to get some back shots before the Orion bites the big one here. That's fine. I don't care that we are getting some awkward angling here. He can only really punch the wrong side of the mech anyway. This side of the mech is the left, you know, the other arm side, so not too bad. We'll keep shooting in. 55, I'm gonna take it anyway. Maybe we can pop some stuff off here. There we go, right torso, right arm. So he's lost a bunch of stuff there. And then Buckshot's probably just gonna take a swing here, I think. Buckshot, we will swing away from here. You'll get your bulwark up anyway, so just do it. Just do it, buddy. Save yourself some time. Oof. He's unsteady as well. We could maybe knock him here, if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. So, what we want here is probably to move in again, shoot him in the back. I just want to get him with these machine guns. It's unfortunate that he's on this stuff. I am fighting him. He's picked a really good spot to fight from, actually. Just to use up all this this ground here. Ooh, it's cooking. It's cooking. All right, we probably can get this with the PPC here. Let's not get in that close though. 55, 65, down for that. Can you turn that on? Thank you. Just walk on in. Shoot him in the back. Come on, baby. Shoot him in the back. Hopefully we'll knock him over if we do. Wow, that was a whiff and a half. Come on, knock him over. Come on. Oh, oh, there we go. Knock him, rock him, sock him. Excellent. So now the old hunchback here gets to have a go. We'll just roll on in for a deadly close-up. Or can we fire from here? I'll fire from here. I'd rather fire from there. We'll overheat for this. We still haven't got any fury though, so that's a bit upsetting. And in we go. In we go. Come on, hose them out. Oh, whoa, 3 left. Wow. Alright. Really damn close here. Can we just punch him? Maybe for the death hit here. It'd be a bit awkward if we didn't manage this. Come on, stomp on that chest. There we go. All said and done. Not bad. Not bad. The Kentaro is a bit hard to push into that, right? Especially the ground that was chosen there. Because he had to come across this way, and I don't like using a locust for your sensor locking. And if you're going to sensor lock, you don't really want to push him somewhere that isn't behind a hill, right? If you're not behind a hill, then suddenly it all turns into, hey, I can see your locust, and hey, I can just unleash pretty much everything onto him. We did pretty good. The Orion tanked up. I'm really happy with the Firestarter. It's a shame we didn't manage to shut down that first Kentaro. I misjudged that. Apparently you need a lot more heat. Or I missed. I think I missed with a flamer or two. But I'm really happy with the way that went with the second Kentaro. Shutting him down. You know, getting the other Kentaro on the ground. It was rough. It was super rough. Kentaros, though, I love them. I absolutely love them. I mean, you could see, even with him down 2 Kentaros, he could have, bit of luck, he could have caught out my Orion. And then the Hunchback, I suppose there's a fair bit of armor left on the Hunchback to go through. And Kentaro would have been pretty hot, but it's doable. It is doable. And that's why you should always stay. You should never rage quit. You should always stay to the end and keep partying. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.